We have really, really bad news. So what we want to do now is put the screened-in porch, the screen on the den, I guess is what we call it.
Yeah. Because I like to nail this porch kind of down so it's keeps it tight. If the wind does come up, it doesn't take the whole thing with it. Chris?
What pole?
This pole can come out to here.
Oh, okay. Blam! Just like that. Ruby is set up and we are settled in here at Box Spot. All right, the Rio Verde. We finally found a river that we feel comfortable drinking out of here in Arizona.
This is the Verde River.
All right, good morning. We are gonna go for, actually we're making a quick breakfast. Richard's packing up the motorcycles and then we're gonna go for a ride today. I don't know what that noise is. It's the minute I turn my camera on, some strange pounding, beeping, whatever. Today we're gonna go up to Roosevelt Lake and we're gonna go into the Tonto National Forest and gonna go check out what's called the lower cliff dwellings. There's some upper cliff dwellings, but you have to make reservations in advance and they're all sold out, so we didn't get an opportunity to do that. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of a weird thing. We've got this huge parking lot and there's like nobody here. Oh well, we got it all to ourselves. So, have a bite of lunch and then on to the cliff dwellings. Or over my left shoulder, somewhere up there, is what's called the lower cliff dwellings.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is not what my understanding was when they said there's a lower cliff dwelling in the Tonto National Basin and an upper. I obviously thought upper was up here and we'd be hiking down to a lower, but no, that's not the case.
No, we're going up to the lower, and you have to have reservations to go even more up to the upper.
Yes. Real quick, if you want to do the upper, they open the reservation slots October 1st. It ranges between 8 and 15 people, and I think they only do it 3 days a week. So like on October 1st, it sells out just like that. So, but you can just drive up here anytime and come up and see the lower one like we did on the spur of the moment. So, yeah.
So
we have a ways to go.
So there's up there, there's a bench there.
No, we found a mitten. So we found a mitten prickly pear and then a heart-shaped prickly pear. This is definitely a come and see. It's a beautiful ride. It's a
great ride.
Quick and easy hike, and it's a really pretty cliff dwelling. So
the hike up, it's a half mile, 350-foot elevation.
Yeah.
So it's
just well worth it. It's real pretty.
It'll wind you, but then you're good.
All right, guess what today is? Actually, every day is shower day, but we don't get to take a shower every day. So anyway, let's get busy. Just waiting on the water to heat up. Not quite yet.
Caught one and it untied my line. I didn't tie it right. I had it almost up here and then it left the line.
So at the box bar, I'll talk louder because of the river, or I'll try this again elsewhere. Anyway, at the box bar, it's so cool. Wild horses just over my shoulder, going across. Bald eagles, nest with the male and the female. Javelinas in the middle of the night taking away the neighbor's trash can. And an owl hooting at night. Lots of wildlife around here. Really cool. So if you're wondering what some of our gear, the abuse some of our gear unfortunately takes living this way full time, we have decided, or we have found out that our lovely Yeti cooler, it's kind of like your refrigerator's on the fritz, trying to figure out how to keep our food cold, and in the process going out and getting a new cooler. Some of the zipper teeth didn't make it, unfortunately, on the top. Trying to continue to use it, and then they just started falling off like a 6-year-old losing its teeth.
We had to return the Yeti because the zipper broken, and we spent $50 and bought this Walmart brand.
What is it? What brand is it?
It's the Ozarka or whatever. It's their brand. So we know it's not as good as Yeti, but it's got the closed cell, so it should be better. So this bag, days ago?
Yes.
That's what's left. Here is 7 pounds of putting in.
So today is Monday. We aren't going to do this fancy comparison between Yeti and this cooler. All we want to do is, we know that if we had bought ice today on Monday with the Yeti, it would last us 3 days.
Till Thursday morning, till we go shopping on Thursday.
Yeah, so we want to see how long is ice going to last in this thing. Our guess is it's not going to last nearly as long. We are selling the Yeti on our website.
Yes.
We still love the Yeti for the way we travel. And it was, we're we're not rough in that we kick it, but we are in and out of that Yeti a lot more than they probably plan on a Yeti to be in and out of. We're living out of it. It's our refrigerator.
Yeah.
So when the zipper failed, one little zipper got off and we tried to, you know, fix it.
And then it failed.
Then it just failed. I don't think it has anything to do with the superiority of the product. I think it's a highly superior product.
Well, considering that we're in it 2 to 3 times a day for
A year.
a solid 11 months.
Yes. I don't think
So put that in perspective.
I
How
don't-
often does a Yeti really get used? Or a cooler like this? Weekends at the park or
Yeah.
a little quick trip. It's not.
every day.
It's not an everyday thing.
People don't use it like we do as a refrigerator.
Yes.
So we still highly recommend it. And they are going to warranty it, and we are having a new Yeti shipped to us. In the meantime, you can't be without a refrigerator, so that's why we went out and bought this cooler, and we'll just see how it works. Good morning. Today is Wednesday morning, so we wanted to give you a quick update on the ice situation. And we are going to have to go out and get ice this morning because here's what we have.
So how many days is that?
2. We got
2
it on
days.
Monday.
Got it on Monday.
And it's just dripping.
Almost gone in 2 days.
Yeah.
Where the Yeti would last what? 4?
At least 3.
At least 3, maybe 4.
Maybe 4. Yeah. Yeah.
Big difference in quality.
We are definitely missing our Yeti. So in case you're wondering what we're doing, we had these bagels, and the only place these bagels have been is stored underneath in the bunkhouse. And they have been chewed upon. So we think we have a mouse in the house.
We might.
So now we're taking everything out and shaking it out and seeing what we can find. All right, well, we tore everything apart. Could not find a mouse, thank goodness. It did come in.
It's something.
Because as you can see, it spent some time eating the bagel. It's so weird because we thought keeping some of our food underneath was going to keep it safer from critters like that than outside where the javelinas and the skunks like to get into it. So here's what we think happened. I'll show you. So show me what we think happened.
Well, if he came in through this hole.
So we had that uncovered.
Yeah, he still could have got in there either way.
Because that's everything else.
There's
in here
nothing
is sealed.
Yeah, everything else is sealed completely. There's no penetrations to the outside. The only access to inside there is through this. That's it.
All right, well, we've torn everything apart. The house is now a wreck. Time to put it back together. Here's what we found out about the mice situation. Well, they haven't come back. We never found them, other than the evidence that they ate some of the bagel. But here's what we think we're doing wrong. Do that again. Yeah, you see this? When we zip up the camper at night, we're being a little lazy, and we'll leave these little gaps here, and that's a big no-no, because those little guys can sneak right through. So we're trying to remedy that by zipping the camper up more. Okay, here's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to zip up here higher and close it completely. So here's what the little bugger did. He chewed a hole.
There just can't be any food in there.
Yeah, he chewed a hole in the screen to get in to the kitchen area. And just gonna store in here non-food related items. You know, plastic bags, trash bags, you know, towels, that kind of stuff. But I got lazy one night and I threw some of this small bag of Cracklin' Oat brand cereal, and that's all it took. And he went in there and he camped out and he ate like half the bag. So here's what Richard and I have decided. We've stayed too long in one place. It's time to move on. The mice have found us. Oh, why? Okay, why do little itty bitty, yes, why do itty bitty things like this? Oh, look at dude.
Oh, he's just a little field mouse.
I know.
He's nothing.
He's nothing, but he needs to go away.
Yeah,
He needs to get out of my kitchen.
Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Oh, it is laundry day today. Yeah, we have this Cedar Summit bag we've been carting around. We haven't really been using it for its intended purposes, but it folds down really small, and we thought, hey, when we want to do a small batch of laundry, we'll just try this. So that's what I'm going to do. We don't want to run out and we don't have enough dirty clothes to do a batch of laundry. However, I need a couple things washed, so I'm going to go down to the river, fill this up, put a little soap in there, swish away, and see how it works. All right, one yoga pant, one long sleeve shirt. Oh man, I got plenty of room. I might have to find some more dirty clothes. I have to say that actually this is easier doing a quick load of laundry in this bag than my dish pan that I have used before. Just because I feel like you can agitate it better. Maybe it's going to be cleaner. I don't know, we'll see. There they are. I feel so like Granny on the Clampets. We're going to try something that might actually be a totally epic fail. But I had this idea of making cornbread in the skillet. So I'll show you. I want to put butter in the bottom of the skillet. And then I want to spread some Hatch green chili. And then I want to spread some corn. And then I'll make this Jiffy corn muffin mix up, throw it in there. I'm going to heat the lid to the cast iron over here, so it's really hot. Heat the cast iron up, and then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this works and it's not just a gooey mess in the middle. So we'll see. Oh. Here's what I thought. Lots and lots of butter. Alright, not sure how this is going to turn out. I turned the heat down. I don't know if I should be cooking it on high, medium, or low. So we're going to try medium-low. Alright, I think we can eat. Here's my initial observation. I needed a lot more butter than what I put in. So I think I put in probably around 2 tablespoons. That looks good.
Let's see. Looks like it'll be easy to cut out. Yeah, that's not bad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And?
Nope. It got done.
It got done. Let's see.
I'm shocked. So if I just put more butter in it.
Mm-hmm. And it's...
Yeah,
And the cornbread is good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Today we are going to get Miss Alice's oil change. And I want to say a huge shout out to our Patreon, Coach Jones at Open Road Cycle Works. He owns Open Road Cycle Works. I just can't wait to meet him and can't wait to get Miss Alice into a spa day where it's not broken down.
It's a planned maintenance.
It's a planned maintenance. Okay, so I was planning on doing the oil change myself and get some AMS oil in here, some synthetic AMSOIL, because it's cheaper than the Sin 3. Everybody's telling me about it, so I was going to do it here. But the challenges I'm facing is where to catch the oil, how to catch it so I can dispose of it properly, because I'm out here in the dirt. I don't want to just dig a hole and bury it in the ground like they did back in the 70s. We don't want to do that. Right after us discussing on how we are going to do that, Coach Jones reached out to us and we're like, hey, we'll take you up on it. So he's down in Phoenix. We're way over on the northeast side of town, of the valley. So we're down in Phoenix. He's about an hour away, and we're gonna leave and check it out.
So let me ask you a question, Coach.
Sure.
We came in here for an oil change. You've kind of been over Richard's bike. What do you think of his bike in general, or specifically regarding to what we're doing? Is it a good working?
I can't imagine a different choice for the purpose of the way you guys are using it. You're living on your bikes. You're drifting across the country. You have to be prepared for all kinds of different aspects. And then add to it, you're pulling a trailer, which puts a lot of stress on any bike. This bike is going to be able to handle it. It's got plenty of horsepower. It's got a large, heavy frame. It's got a large drive system, and it'll pull the trailer just fine. It'll give you more longevity as such. Okay? And then, as we were saying, when it comes to maintenance, it's not a matter of if it's going to have a problem, it's just when, and how catastrophic is that problem going to be. There isn't anything catastrophic about this bike that you can't easily fix, even if you just unbolt the thing and get another one off eBay and stick it right back in. So when you look at it in that aspect, it's a lot easier to stay on the road with this Harley than it is for most other bikes. And that's why the majority of all the drifters are riding Harleys.
We have had some friends come and join us in our camping expedition outside of Phoenix at Box Bar, and now we are they've been gracious enough to bring their own kayaks and are going to take us on a kayaking expedition.
And we're also using Paul's kayak.
Yes.
So we're going to have all kinds of kayaks.
Yes, so there'll be lots of kayaks going down the river, and that's where we're going.
That's it. And we need to introduce you who's here, right? So we have Mikey over here. Mikey, and then Diana's somewhere in there. Where's Diana? Oh, she's in there changing. We'll have to get her later. We'll get there. And then there's Serena and the kids. All these guys.
Well, welcome to Arizona. Even though you're not here, you're seeing us here, and we're going to share it with you.
Yep. Awesome.
All right. Don't be real.
There you go. Off we go.
Off we go.
Let's hope we stay this dry.
Yeah, let's hope we stay dry.
Water's really cold.
Yeah.
Richard's kayak ran out of air. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Last season we got a lot of advice about traveling with motorcycle covers. So we got these motorcycle covers from Nelson Rig, and I can't imagine not having them anymore. They are absolutely fantastic. But here's the cool thing about them is y'all know that Richard and I don't travel like a regular motorcyclist travels, in that these bike covers are on and off these bikes just about every day, and I don't think they were designed to do that. So I think that we've really put them through a stress test, And they, so far, a couple months later, they are still holding up strong.
Cool thing about these covers is that they pack up real small too. They're very,
Oh, yes.
very, very thin and lightweight.
This is always the interesting part, is going all the way back to get the cameras. It's always so far away. And up a big hill. I got my hike for the day, fully geared up. We have really, really bad news. I mean, like, this is like, I don't even know. I guess I'm still in shock. Hold on. I have to process this before you get on camera.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just sit here and stuff this bag.
Okay, you sit there and stuff, and I'll think. And this is not what I expected to happen. Not on 100 years.
Nope.
So here's what we did. We took my bike in yesterday for some planned maintenance, and my bike is never coming back.